Don, please don't pee on your child. Welcome everyone, it's LadySweetTart, and I am here with a short new series known as the 7 Infant Challenge. And I was thinking, I've wanted to do this for a while, and I thought, who better to subject to the trials and tribulations of 7 infants than none other than Don Lothario, who, in all fairness, looks like he is regretting every single one of his life choices right now. I mean, how many times has this man swooped into our Sims' lives, had his fun, and left us to do all of the hard work of the babies that he tends to leave in his wake? Well, not today, because Comeuppance has found its way to Mr. Don here. So we all know Don. We all know what his favorite leisure activity is, and sometimes that results in babies. And in this case, it actually resulted in 7. So you can probably tell, but in the save that I used for this, it's actually a custom save. For an EA sim, he can clean up pretty well. And because I have the 5 traits mod, I did add Baby Daddy and Woohoo Lover to Don's traits because I thought those were fitting, being that this is the 7 Infant Challenge. So in order to set this up, I actually did have him go and woohoo with 7 different female Sims to create these 7 infants. So I already did all that ahead of time, and then I just forced the labor and moved all the babies in with Don. So the babies are listed in order of oldest to youngest. So the first baby that we will see, I will try to put them in their everyday outfits because in their sleep ones, they do have a little passy in their mouth, so it's like harder to see them. But anyway, this is Cason Caliente, who is actually the son of Katrina Caliente. So what I did was, for the babies, I did keep their mom's last name, and I tried to give them a first name that not only begins with the same letter as their mom, but also kind of sounds similar. So like Cason begins with a K-A, just like Katrina. I'm hoping that will help me remember which baby is which. And for the traits, I started out just randomizing. And then for the final infant, what I did was I just randomized for whichever trait ended up being the double trait, which I honestly don't remember. But Cason here is cautious. And you will also see I kind of gave them a color theme. And then the next baby is Nico Caliente, who you might guess is actually Nina Caliente's son. And Nico ended up with the calm trait. So we do have a calm infant here. So the next baby is Divina Caliente, who is actually Dina Caliente's daughter. I thought it only made sense that Don would have a baby with all the Caliente ladies because that's kind of the lore, is that he's supposed to be, carrying on with all 3 of them. Even though The Sims 4 didn't include that in the lore, but that's a whole separate topic. But we all know that's the way it's meant to be. So this here is Divina, and she has the sensitive trait. The next infant is Nash Landgrab, who you might guess is Nancy Landgrab's son. We all know Nancy is married to Jeffrey, but then again, we all know that Nancy would definitely not hesitate to take on Don here as a side piece, and that's exactly what happened. And Nash has the Wiggly trait. And the next baby is Briella Goth, and again, I'm sure you can figure out her mom is none other than Miss Bella Goth. And if you are a huge Bella and Mortimer fan, do not worry. In this save, Mortimer had already passed away, so if it bothers you thinking about Bella cheating on him, have no fear. That didn't happen in this case. But Briella, I gave the color pink to, and the trait that she rolled was intense. And then the next baby, who looks like she's in her PJs, so I'm going to give her like her everyday outfit. And I think the color I gave her was white. Yeah. Obviously, I started to run out of ideas here, but this is Ellie Pancakes, and I'm sure y'all can figure out, but Ellie's mom is none other than everyone's favorite sim, Eliza Pancakes, who again is married, but let's be honest, we all know Eliza would, right? We all know. And the trait that Ellie rolled is calm. So calm must have been our double trait, because I feel like somebody else had calm. Yes. So the final infant, the mom, isn't someone that maybe everyone would recognize, but it's going to be a little Easter egg for those of you who have been on my channel a while, but this is Anastasia Larson. And if that name, or even just the way she looks, is familiar, it's because Anastasia's mom is none other than Azura from my former 100 Baby series. I know some of you miss 100 Baby and some of you miss Azura. I miss Azura too. So I just thought that would be a fun little Easter egg to add Azura in the game and have the final baby be with her, especially since we never got a Don baby in our 100 Baby series. And I gave Anastasia here the light blue color, and she is a sunny infant. So did we have a cautious infant? I'm trying to remember. Yes, Kaysen is the cautious infant. So we did get all of the traits represented. So that is the babies. Let's get into it and see what we can do. And really quick before we get started, I'm just going to show you the house that we're going to be playing in really fast. For the 7 infant challenge, just like for the 7 toddler challenge, it's like 1:30 in the morning, by the way. We're not starting at the typical Sunday morning because first of all, we're in a custom save, but also because I did take the time to have Don go and create the babies the way that Don likes to do. We'll just leave it at that. So it's a Thursday morning at 1:30 in the morning. I don't know why Katrina is here at 1:30 in the morning. I guess I can only imagine, fill in the blanks, if you will. So this is a house I got from the gallery. I just downloaded it as a shell and then did the interior. But we are in, I'm actually excited about this part. We are in San Sequoia. I haven't had a chance to play in San Sequoia yet. So, whoa, I don't know what's happening. That's weird. Interesting. But yes, I haven't had a chance to play in San Sequoia yet, so I'm kind of excited about that. I mean, not that we're really probably going to get to do much outside of the house, let's be real here. But yes, we are in San Sequoia. It is fall in the game, which you can probably kind of tell from looking. That was the front of the house, and then back here is the back. Shout out to whoever created this, by the way, because this house is pretty amazing. I actually set all this up about 10 months ago, so I kind of had to remind myself of everything because I was going to start it then, and then I kind of didn't. But I forgot how much I really like this house. I'm kind of proud of how I was able to decorate it. But yeah, this is let's try that again. This is the dining room that you get to when you first come in. And then over here is the kitchen. So it's not a super big kitchen, but I feel like it will fit our purposes. And then I think there's a garage here. So I just kind of kept that. And I think I put a car in here. Yeah, I put a red sports car in here because I thought, tell me that's not Don's personality. Come on, you know he would have a red sports car. And then through this door, I think is his bedroom. Yes, which of course, again, had to be done in red because, oh, I must have put a baby monitor in here too. Right here is a baby monitor. Do we think Don's going to care enough to have a baby monitor in his room? Probably not. That was, I think, wishful thinking on my part. But yeah, and then obviously off of his bedroom, he does have his own little bathroom. And then over here on the other side of the dining room is living room. I don't know why I set it up to have the living room in the back and the dining room in the front. I feel like normally you would set it up the other way. Oh, I think I know why. Maybe because I liked, Oh, there's even a little stroller out here. Wow, I was really thinking of all the details. But yeah, so I think it's because I like the idea of having these doors lead out to the pool from the living room. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. And then, does this door take you to the baby's room? Yes, it does. I think there's actually also a door to the baby's room from the dining room. Yes. Okay. So yes. And then obviously this is the baby's room. I'm going to try to zoom out so we can see a little bit better. But I just kind of lined up all the cribs along the wall. Oh, I forgot to mention too, for the babies, since I had him like woohoo with all the moms and had the babies born in game, I didn't alter the genetics at all. I just kind of left it with whatever we got. And the same with like the gender. Whatever came up, and it just so happened that like he ended up with 4 daughters and 3 sons. That's just the way it shook out, but I forgot to mention that when I was in cast. But yeah, there's this little like changing area here, and then I did have the foresight to build a little bathroom here, which I think is going to come in clutch, because let's be honest, this is probably the room we're going to spend the most time in. And if you're not familiar with the 7 infant challenge, basically the rule is to not get them taken away. That's really what would happen. If they starve, they get taken away. So the goal is to make it so that they don't get taken away by the time their toddler birthday comes around. That's really all we need to do, which might sound simple, but I think it's not going to be. So really my strategy is just going to be to make sure we feed the infants. That is like the number one important thing. I don't think we can get infants taken away for anything else, but they do have to eat. So we're probably going to have a lot of stinky babies running around. Well, what am I saying? They're babies, they can't run. But it is what it is. We're just going to do what we can. And we probably have to make sure that Don doesn't starve either, because we would lose the challenge that way too. So basically, everyone just has to get fed. That's what I'm getting at. But let's not waste any more time. And I think I would say start subjecting Don to his consequences of his actions, but I don't know who's going to be suffering more in this case, Don or myself. And already he's not starting off with the best needs, but let's see where all the babies are at. I mean, this one is Red, this is Briella, and I think she's the one that's intense. She's just tired. Girl, are you not in a crib? Like, go to sleep then. We've already got like 4 hungry infants, y'all. This is not good. And I feel like Nico is the hungriest, so I think we should probably start with him. So Don, instead of doing tummy time, we don't have time for any of that, okay? Let's go and wake Nico up. Don, you're inspired, but all we need you to be inspired to do is take care of babies. There we go. I knew you could get there. And oh my goodness, the crying already. We're gonna have to get used to this noise. You could move a little faster, Don. That would be swell. Here we are feeding the first infant of this challenge for the first time. He has a smile on his face right now, but something tells me by the end of this, he's not gonna be smiling. This is the look of a man who regrets every single one of his life choices ever, and I'm kind of here for it. Wait, what is this navigating needs thing? Kaysen hates wake up time. I don't understand, like what? Kaysen rarely wakes up in a great mood. Joy, Nico's a happy spitter. Don, I don't know what you're doing, but you've got other babies that need to eat. Okay, that is Kaysen, who hates wake up time. I'm trying to prioritize, like, most of them are in the red, but I'm just trying to see who's the most in the red. Because, you know, we don't want to have babies taken away. I think it might actually be Anastasia, who's also asleep. There's just like a running theme of babies that need to eat are asleep. He keeps wanting to go over to little Davina, but like, she's actually fine, Don. Like, wrong child. No, okay, she is hungry, but she's not as hungry as Anastasia, so you need to go and you need to bottle feed her. Davina started moving her little arms to reach for nearby objects. Now that she can ask for toys and play with the play mat, Anastasia loves being held. Davina can use her fingers now, so I mean that's good for her because they're gonna probably have to do pretty much all their own entertaining. Why do we have bottles just sitting around? Oh my gosh. This is gonna drive me nuts. There's like 2 bottles. I don't know why he only fed 1 child, but thankfully I also had the foresight to put this in here. He is really taking his time with this feeding stuff, but like, Don, I'm glad that you enjoy feeding your children, but we're gonna need you to speed it up a little bit here. Nash is pretty hungry, and Davina and Kaysen. Ooh, I think it's between Davina and I think Kaysen is more hungry. They're both crying. Bless them, they're both crying, but I think he needs to be next. So come over to Kaysen, and we're gonna have to feed him too. No, Don, what are you doing? Check infant. I will check the infant, okay? Yeah, I know you have to pee, but we have babies that need fed. I'm sorry. Kaysen is very hungry. Be sure to feed him before he gets taken away. I'm trying. What are you doing? No, can you please do what I told you? What? We don't have time for this. Go feed your son. Don, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, he's going to give me a heart attack the first day. I feel like this is the sound that we're going to hear the whole time. I think, was she the next to hungriest one? I can't even remember. Complain about hunger. Cry. How can she complain about hunger? She's a baby. They can't talk. I love how cry is in like every single one of their cues. Yeah, she's next for sure. No, ignore that one. You are going to have to come to her. Like right away. Nico might not be able to talk, but cooing sounds are a great step. I mean, anything other than crying. Other people are having babies. You might want to come in and spy on this house before you decide. I'm just saying. He's very uncomfortable. He might end up peeing himself. We might get a pee yourself incident the very first day, but you know what? As long as we don't have these babies taken away. Anastasia also learned how to coo. What do you do? No, you need to feed this child. I don't know what you think you're doing. Okay, it might help if I actually click on him. Don, pick up your child and feed her. Kaysen unlocked the coo milestone. Ellie loves wake-up time. Well, I'm glad somebody does. And then is Nash next, I think? I think we'll be through all the red ones after Nash, I think. Oh my goodness, this is hectic. Why did I decide to do this? No, you have to wake him up. Like, he needs to eat, or we will have him taken away. Now, give him his bottle, and then I will let you use the bathroom. Maybe. He's uncomfortable because of a stinky diaper. Well, Don, you're going to have to get used to that smell. I think it's little Anastasia. Poor little thing. She's adorable, but she's stinky. All right, so after this, are all of our children not in the red for their hunger? Yes, so I think if you're quick, you'll have time to come in and use the toilet and then come and feed the other 2. Oh my goodness, I sent him to go to the toilet, but I think he's going to pee himself. Yeah. Don, please don't pee on your child. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Nash just had a blowout, like father, like son. Well, no use in rushing to the bathroom. You might as well feed the other 2 now. Bottle feed Ellie, who looks like she's actually pretty happy in spite of also being stinky. Don't worry, your dad's stinking out too. I almost said, finally, no babies crying, and then somebody started crying again. All right, go ahead and bottle feed her, and you'll finally be done feeding all the babies. Don did reach level 2 for the parenting skill, although I don't know how much parenting skill helps with the infants. I know for the object babies, it helps because you can do the super efficient baby care, but I don't know that it does anything for the infants, but I guess we'll find out. Father of the year right here. Okay, now you need to clean up your pee, and then I will let you come in and make salad, and we might as well do 8 because that'll be handy in the future. And then maybe you'll have time to sleep a little bit before. Oh wait, you're gonna need a shower. I don't think you'll be able to sleep for very long before another baby needs to be fed, but we can at least try. Oh, is this one of those discovery quests? No. This is so insulting, I feel like, to people who have played Sims for years. We don't need a discovery quest. I think there's a mod where you can disable them, and I kind of need to get that mod because it annoys me. What was that noise? Oh, because he's embarrassed. Yeah, we can't let him die of mortification either, because that would be real bad. But Don, nobody saw you pee yourself except your babies. They pee themselves too, so they're not going to judge you. Oh my gosh, he's going to pass out before he even gets to eat his food. Oh man. If you've ever wondered what defeat looks like, I'm pretty sure this is it. I love that these infants are reaching all these milestones, even though they're pretty much being neglected. Also, I need to get rid of some of these bottles because they're going to drive me up the wall. All right, so he's eaten. I don't know if he'll make it through the shower before he falls back asleep, but you know what? We're going to try. And then maybe you can sleep just for a little bit. I think Anastasia was the first one we fed, and she's already in the yellow. So yeah, you're probably not going to sleep very long, but at least you can sleep a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, look at these babies. They're already so stinky. And I feel like I just heard another one just go in their diaper again. Lovely. Oh yeah, Nico, first blowout milestone unlocked. Don's fun is already super low, but that's just the way it's going to be, I think. So Don is finally fed and showered and in bed. However, oh my gosh, not another discovery quest. But he's only just got to bed, and Anastasia and Keeson are already on their way to being hungry again. So I don't think he's going to be able to really get the rest that he probably would like. So what I do want to see is if I have enough in the reward store to maybe get a reward that will help temporarily energize. I think there's one though where they can not need to sleep replacement. Because he does have some points from being a serial romantic and having, done the woohoo with 7 different Sims. So I don't know what some of these are, but anyway, yes, he does have enough for a sleep replacement. So we might end up having to use that. I wonder if it would make sense as well in terms of wanting to earn more points to maybe change his aspiration, to one of the family ones, because I don't think there's any rules about that. Super parent. Now let's not get carried away here. Big happy family for sure. Hey, see, he's already completed a milestone. That was perfect. Can I just keep switching between the family ones? I don't know if he has anything for this one. Maybe he has something for super parent. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Well, anyway, we'll keep it on big happy family because I think that's probably the one that he'll get the most out of. So look at all the stink. If this isn't nightmare fuel, I really don't know what is. Davina is a sensitive infant. These infants are inclined to get diaper rash. Well, I'm so sorry, honey, but like, there's just not really much we can do about it. Oh my gosh, we were having so many blowouts. Also, she's in the red, so like, I feel like, Don, you're gonna have to get up and like really quick, drink your sleep replacement, and then get your butt in here and feed Anastasia, because she was definitely the first one that we fed the last time. And then I think, was it Kason that was next or Nico? I think maybe Nico. We're just gonna have to get on that feeding grind once again. Eliza Pancakes. Hey, I heard you and Azure Larson are good friends now. She's jealous. You're getting more popular. Clearly, you're a good person to know. Well, Eliza, you would know. We have your little stinky spawn over here as proof. Don, did you drink your sleep replacement? Oh my, you've got a lot going on. I would have him, like, change into some regular clothes, but, like, you know, maybe we can just appreciate this for a little bit. I mean, we might as well get something out of this. Great, we got another blowout. Also, like, it's great that you want to give your babies baths, but, like, also I don't feel like you drank your sleep replacement. No, you didn't. After you do that, can you please drink your sleep? You know what, actually, we'll wait until he's in the red again. Then we'll get the most out of our sleep replacement potion. Oh my goodness, seriously? Have they all had blowouts at this point? And where are you, child? Nico. Because you're going to have to give him a bottle now. We're going to have to remember the order because we're going to have to go in that order every time. All right, I know Anastasia's real cute and all, but like, can you please put her down and go and feed the next one? Don, are you broken already? Okay, you can't be broken yet. Anastasia's a self-soother. Well, that's great for her because I don't think she'd be able to be soothed any other way in this house. Somehow Anastasia also became good friends with Nash. I don't know if they're communicating telepathically, commiserating in their misery. I don't know how they became good friends. Like from, I don't want a discovery quest. Please leave me alone with these. I will never want a discovery quest. What's so funny? Anastasia started laughing for the first time. The cutest of giggles and will now escape her while playing with toys. Good. I'm glad that like she's figuring some coping skills out, even though she just had a blowout. Lovely. I really hope they can't get taken away for like dirty diapers because we're in trouble, y'all, if that's the case. Nico is also a self-soother. For once, there's no crying. I spoke too soon. All right, Anastasia, fed. Ellie, next on the list to be fed. Briella needs fed. Nash is fed. Davina's fed. Nico's fed. Kason is fed. Football team sports day. Does it look like we have time for football team sports day? All right, and then you'll just have to, where is Briella? She's over here. And then we'll have you drink your sleep replacement. Okay, I actually meant for you to feed the child before you had your sleep replacement, but whatever. He still hasn't drank that. Katrina's calling. Unless you're going to relieve us from this torture, we don't need you to call. I can't get you out of my mind lately. Want to go on a date and get some dinner at Bamboo Walk? No, Katrina, because we don't have time for such frivolity in our lives. Ellie is also a self-soother. I think this is called adaptability. These children know, like they've gotten the message by now, that if they don't self-soothe, they're never going to get any soothing at all. Okay, yes, Don, please put her down and come and get your sleep replacement. I don't know how anyone would ever be able to do this challenge without the sleep replacement potion. Like, I don't see how it's even possible, because look how down his energy is already. And like, our first child we fed is already in the yellow. Like, how would you even get through this? I don't even know. Like, why does he not want to drink this? Like, I've told him many times, drink this, and he doesn't do it. For the 5th time, can you please drink this? No. Stop. Do what I tell you and drink this. Yeah, you're tired because you're not drinking your sleep replacement. Do as I say. Okay, I didn't say to like make an event out of it. Just drink the thing. Guzzle it down. There you go. Now go to use the toilet really quick. Oh my goodness, these discovery quests. Oh my gosh, the salad I had him make earlier has already gone off because I forgot to put it in the refrigerator. Yay me. Also, for some reason, making the salad has got Don feeling lustful. He's ready for some action. Don, how? I don't even have the words. Like, I just don't have the words. This man just doesn't learn. He just doesn't learn. Eat your salad, maybe come and watch a little bit of TV while watch some action because you're not going to get any action. I didn't say not to eat your... Oh my gosh. I have to tell this man to do everything. Eat your salad. You're not going to have much time to watch TV, okay? But I just want you to get your fun up a little bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, you're going to have to go feed your children again, even though they're all crying for baths, but we all know we don't have time for that. So, just in case anyone was wondering, I have done the 7 toddler challenge in the past. This one is 10,000 million times harder than that one, just in case anyone was curious. But hey, we're getting him to feed them now while they're in the yellow, so we are getting a little bit ahead. That sleep replacement potion came in clutch. Also, I'm kind of tired of seeing you run around in your underwear, so let's put some clothes on you. He's still feeling lustful, by the way. How? I don't know, because I think if anything would take you out of that mood, it would be stepping into this room. But not for Don. They're all, like, so miserable. The poor babies, they didn't ask to be born into this. I do feel bad, but there's not really much I can do. Oh my gosh, look how miserable Kaysen is. How dare you hold me from being carried? Awake and sad from waking up, diaper rash, filthy, needs help from low motives, and he's happy from a familiar space, so there's that. People are still apparently making the decision to have children. They obviously haven't stepped into this house. Also, bless, I am pretty sure these babies have gotten through the first day of being an infant. 1 out of 5. Oh my gosh. This feels like such a mean challenge, to be honest with you. Like, I feel so bad for all these little baby infants here. Baby infants, what other kind of infants would there be? Anyway, I feel so bad for them. Like, look, they're all stinky. They're all miserable. Like, this is not how I like to treat my sim babies. Don is rather neutral about having children, but some interactions and moments today made the prospect seem more negative. Oh my gosh, suddenly almost dreadful. I'm sorry, this is too perfect. Should Don continue on this line of thought? I don't want to say, like, even though this makes sense, I don't want to continue it because it's going to make the rest of the challenge even worse. Also, I think I'm going to have to turn autonomy off just while he's eating because, like, he keeps wanting to, like, stop and go tend to the babies, which is, you know, admirable and everything, but we really need him to eat. Like, I don't want him to die of starvation because that will end the challenge. I do feel, too, like for the 7 toddler challenge, the rules say to play with autonomy off. I think that makes it easier, but that is what's in those rules, so I kind of feel like it's okay to do in this one, too. I'm feeling generous because you're in good shape. How about not a bubble bath? I feel like those take longer. Let's give Davina a bath. All the rest of them are asleep, so they're missing out. But she's awake, so let's give poor Davina, because she's the one that gets diaper rash, too. So let's give her a bath. I don't know why he's giving her a bath with her clothes on, but, you know, it's a bath just the same, so we won't complain. She's angry, though. Like, girl, you're getting a bath. You're privileged. Like, none of the other babies got that. Oh, my goodness. She is so cute, though. They're all so cute. I just feel like we don't really get the opportunity to appreciate how cute they are, though, through all the frantic hecticness. And this is Dina Caliente's child, because this is Davina. Did she just... Oh, she got a first bath milestone. You're probably the only one that's going to get one. And then Anastasia, where is she at? She's kind of my favorite because she's Azura's. Although they're all cute. Maybe we give Anastasia... Oh, she's hungry. We've got to start the whole hunger cycle again, don't we? All right, let's give her a bath like really quick though. Let's give her a bath really quick too. And then maybe by the end of it, everyone will get a bath at least once. Because Don's in okay shape. Like, he's going to have to use the bathroom soon. But, like, otherwise, he's doing okay. But maybe we should look at all their traits and stuff. So, Anastasia loves being held. She's the sunny one, and she's a self-soother. And then Ellie loves wake-up time. Feeding Tinkler. She pees while she's being fed. That's great. In this challenge, that's not a good trait. Self-soother as well. Okay, let's come in here. It's a little quieter and more pleasant in here. I think one of the other babies got wind that Anastasia and Davina were getting baths, and they didn't like that very much. So all we know about Briella is that she likes wake-up time. Nash hates being held and loves wake-up time. Davina is an early riser and has a good appetite. Nico loves wake-up time, is a happy spitter, and is a self-soother. Kaysen hates wake-up time and hates being held. Okay, so that's the babies. And then Anastasia got her first bath milestone, but I think we need to start the feeding cycle again. And so maybe give her a bottle. Oh my goodness, how cute is she? You can definitely tell that she's Azura's. I love that she came out looking so much like her. And for once, we have a happy infant in this challenge. I never thought I'd see the day. And we have to start the feeding cycle all over again. Don, I know she's real cute and everything, but if you could just please put her down and feed your one last child, Briella, so that we can at least not worry about babies being taken away. I would really appreciate that. Dina would like to come and hang out. Is that okay? Yes, Dina, come on over. And if you can do some stuff with these babies, that would be tremendously helpful. All right, Don is tense. Won't stop crying from persistent infant crying. Me too, Don. Yeah, you need to come and use the toilet. Please stop crying. What do you need? Things would be so much easier if infants could speak. I don't know, because I think they'd be telling you what a crap parent you are. He is not going to go use the toilet with this child in his lap. Oh my goodness. And you know, Dina's coming over at any point in time. This is a great way to get child services called on you. I'm just saying. Briella does not look happy that you brought her into the toilet with you either. I think Don missed the part where the goal is that the children not get taken away from us. Or maybe Don's a mastermind and this is all intentional. Also, I thought Dina was coming over. You know, she probably came. Oh, she's on our computer. Of course she is. I was going to say she probably came and saw this and ran the other way. And I can't say I would blame her for that. But you know, Don's fun is low and he's got some romance with this girl. All the kids' hunger is in the green. I think before we end the episode, maybe we let Don do his favorite thing. Because you know what? I'll hand it to the guy. He did better than I thought he would. Okay, there's the woohoo. Let's not try for pregnancy. I mean, granted, it wouldn't be in our house because our house is full. But that's not the point. I don't think we need any more babies, Don. I think you're done with that. But yeah, this is the makeover that I did for Dina. I tried to give her skin tone, like a little bit closer to what the Caliente skin tones are supposed to be, so. There you go, Don. Well, anyway, on that note, I think this is a great place to end this very first episode. I don't know why I decided to do this challenge. I'm definitely thinking that I'm crazy. But I did have fun. I hope you did as well. If you're excited about the next episode, please remember to give this a thumbs up. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. So far, which baby is your favorite? But we will definitely be back for a second episode. And I hope you all have a great day or evening, whatever it is where you're at. And I will see you later. Bye.